Welcome, fellow Siege spectators and players. We are back, Siege Double Shots, for another installation of the GNL League TSG versus Boris. Promises to be a pretty good night. I am the Reverend Whiskey Glitter, and with me, as always, my co-host and partner in crime, Mr. Whiskey Run. And special today, we are joined by a special double shot, Whiskey Lullaby, Whiskey Sour, analysts for the map. I'm really excited about this. We are heading to Border to start us off, and per Ubisoft's description, we are headed somewhere in the Middle East. We've been called in to arrest local law enforcement and gain control of the border. A couple of classics here, 3 spawn locations: east vehicle entrance, valley, west vehicle exit. Our bomb maps, we're going to be looking at 2nd floor, armory, lockers, archives. 1st floor is workshop and ventilation, customs inspection, and supply room. And last but not least, tellers and 1st floor bathroom. This is a rescheduled map. We were supposed to play earlier this week, so the tensions and the rivalry have been building, and I'm excited. Lullaby, taking a look at these bands here. What are you seeing? What are you liking?
I honestly really like this Flores band. This is gonna let TSG easily have armory wall. It's gonna be really hard for them to get that, so you're gonna see a lot of office push here.
I like it. We got the drones off the board. Dokkaebi, annoying, of course, gone. The Solus ban. I think we're gonna be seeing some droning. Pretty standard on our startups here. I like to see it. Boris bringing out the mountain himself. Gonna be marching right in there. Ayana.
I really like the Ayana pick. Extra drones, very good gun.
We got intel, nades. You just can't beat that kind of a setup.
And Pro Man on that gun, we all know he is deadly.
Boy, I tell you what, I should have been a target ban, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's see, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty here. Let's see the screen stand by.
Get the drones.
All right, there we go. And I am back up. So, prep phase. Nice setup from the defense, bringing the Legion for the traps, the annoying Mira that's going to be able to stop anybody walking up. Taking a look at that Monty. Jaeger going to be trying to take care of some of those nades coming in from the Ayana. Breach denial in the form of Cade and Azami. I'm having some difficulty seeing my screen here. Hold on 1 second.
I'm also having these difficulties. I can't see anything.
Interesting. Interesting.
For some reason when you go full screen.
Okay.
Clicked out. There we go. Any better?
Okay. Well, I'm pretty blurry here, but I think we'll be all right.
Right into a Monty plant. Oh, Monty down. Oh, wait.
Okay, that was funny. Averted. First conflict.
Plant is going down.
Accessory. 2v4. Oh,
Is somebody out of the game?
This is still very winnable. They can make this a 3v3.
Looks like we might have lost one.
Defenders have eyes
we
on
have a
the
DC.
diffuser. Attackers need to protect it.
Yeah. Here. So after this round finishes up, we will pause for some station identification. But meanwhile, we're still going to get in there. Ying with less than a quarter health left, 2v1. They're going to be pushing her down east about 10 seconds. Oh, and does take the cave. And there it is for the defuse. 5 seconds left. Not enough time to do it. Does go in favor of Boris.
Bomb defused. Attackers
Very
win.
smart play by NS. Waiting on time, knowing they can't defuse after that.
Excellent. So are we going to need to take a pause here for a rehost?
Hopefully he'll get back in here soon.
And go ahead and take us to our waiting screen. Play us out, cameraman.
Alright, so it's holding for a sec.
Alright, so on this.
Nightmares for living, dreams are for dying. Can you hear me now? My fears are leaving, stuck here believing that I can save myself. My soul slapping on the blacktop, wandering around. No, I'm not lost, just trying to find my way back to home. Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em. This whiskey glitters, but it ain't gold. My thoughts are racing, can't seem to get straight. Where the hell do I go from here? Wrapped up in chain smoke and empty bottles, and I can't save myself. My soul slapping on the blacktop.
Alright, quick rehost. Sorry about that. One of the guys dropped out and wasn't able to reconnect. So we're going to rehost real quick. Give us a minute.
Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em. This whiskey glitters, but it ain't gold. My soul slapping on the blacktop, wandering around. No, I'm not lost, just trying to find my way back to home. Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em. This whiskey glitters, but it ain't gold. My soul slapping on the blacktop, wandering around. No, I'm not lost, just trying to find my way back to home. Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em.
Welcome back to the stream. After our rehost, it is going to be going into round 2 with Boris taking that first victory. Just a reminder, we are on border. Boris is on attack. TSG is on the defense. Our bans are Flores, Dokkaebi, Solus, and Valk. So as we're getting started back up here, going into round number 2, that first round was just kind of a cluster. Couldn't really see what was going on. So we're almost starting at square one here. I do like seeing that the Monty is back on the board. Ying is back on the board. Plenty of smokes with the Capitao and IQ to be pulling out any sort of opposition they're going to be having electronic-wise.
Looks like they're gonna go for the same push here again. Just a regular office take, quick Monty plant,
Attackers
hold the
need to
door,
locate and
don't
defuse
let them
bomb.
defuse.
The great thing about bringing the Monty to a border round, or to a border match, is that there's plenty of single doorways, right, where we can take and stop off any sort of Flank, push, defuse. Just annoying enough.
Well, honestly, it's gonna be interesting. It's where Mira places her. Quick. Let's take one on all. But they're not gonna be pushing armory wall here.
10
They're gonna
seconds
be
to
going
go.
for offices.
So are we going to be looking at... Are we going to be coming from security, or are they going to come from down up?
Defuse a bomb.
They're going to be coming from that... Oh,
It
here
looks
we
like they're
go.
going for right for. They're gonna go AC and right onto east stairs and outside.
Boy, we're looking at a potential classic quick plant scenario. Ying and Capital are going to be setting up for that Monty. Line's going to be bringing out for kind of any sort of flank. Pull out any of their rotators.
Monty will get the plant down pretty easily.
And here we are. Monty is up on that east stairwell. Smokes are going out right now. He is pushing in. Going into the corner. He is pushed on the hard side. The plant is going down. We are less than a minute in, and Monty has got the plant down. Monty does fall during the plant, taking him to a 5v4 scenario. We are in a tough retake. Mira falls on the trade. Also, Bandit taking quarter of the damage. 30 seconds left post-plant. They're going to need to push in. We do lose Pro Man on the AC window. Going to be going for that defuse. Got the cross. Oh, my lord. And there goes Jaeger. No man advantage. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to push in and get this, or they are not going to be able to take this back. 15 seconds.
I like Capital's positioning. Just hopefully he gets
To the barrier on the window. Triple kill now going to H6. 2v1. Last one. 1v1. But there isn't enough time left on the timer.
Oh my god.
And Boris pulls out with a huge quick plant. The Monty
He tried to gong 6 him.
A
I think we might have
is that a 3K at the end?
That was
Very well so.
That was a 3K at the end. Big plays for Boris with the quick rush through Armory. And I don't be surprised if we don't see that Monty out here again. And actually, there he is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they said. I'm going to go
Once
with
they
a
notice
little
that their
bit different
bathroom
setup,
tellers,
though,
they're
bringing
gonna
that
switch.
castle out. Who do
I
you
can
think is
almost
going to get
guarantee
sixth
they're
pick? Monty's gone?
I think Monty will be switched here for a gun. I'm thinking maybe.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Phase getting underway. And we are now doing a bathroom teller's hold. It's one of the least hit sites on this map. It's a very defensive-sided map with a 53% win rate for Border as a whole going towards the defense. That, of course, doesn't include Pro League. That is just ranked play stats. I like the castle. Do you think we're going to be extending out into Workshop, or are they going to try to hold this close?
As we see, Monty has switched to Habana. Monty has switched to Thatcher. Lion has switched to Habana. Got
Attackers
slapped
heading
out
out to defuse a bomb.
Fuse. Almost
So a whole slew of 6 picks. Looks
only
like
Pro
we're
Man.
gonna
So I'm
be
taking
losing
a-
some-
I'm taking a quick look in the chat real quick, and it looks like Mass has a fan.
Mass has a fan? I like it! So we're going to be looking at some vertical play here. Open up the top. You see the sledge. You see the fuse. The buck. I mean, this could get really dirty really quick. Getting that drone going in. 30 seconds into the match, and they have spotted out the Azami in security. They don't know she's there. Or she doesn't know that she's been spotted out. And she does go down immediately. Taking man advantage to Boris, which is it'll be a tough play when they're for TSG when they're trying to take care of that vertical play. Mira holding up top with Castle. It's like our first engagement with the Mira could potentially be on who's that breaching into security there? Oh yeah, everybody. So we now know it's a dedicated top.
Hopefully Top doesn't waste their life.
He's going out, lots of communication going down. They're going to really need, with a minute and 30, defense is really going to need to take at least 1 or 2 kills before they're able to really feel secure. They did extend into Workshop. They do have the Mira with the C4 ready to drop any sort of fuse that's going to be planting, or dropping his gadgets down. A late Mira.
She had a huge C4 opportunity there.
A minute.
They don't got wall hacks.
Minute left in the game here. Man advantage to, and here we go. Fuse charges going out, takes out NS immediately. Also followed up with Pro Man going down. Man advantage now turning to the defense in the 5 or 4 50 seconds left on the board. Castle with the peek on the stairs.
Wasting time here. Dropping down, playing one.
Seconds left on the clock. We're going to need to see a big push coming in. Thatcher looking at the hatch. He's got some info. "24 seconds. Ibana coming around for the drop. Flashes are about to come in.
Are we gonna see a 3-man drop?
And the plant is going down. Ibana does see it on the rotate. Is he gonna stick it?
Attackers are
Thatcher
active.
stuck it. So in a 3v1 post plant, Boris is going to have to work hard. From the hatch, it's going to be a tough thing.
Wow.
Quad
Castle
kill.
with a huge
Going
run
for
for
that quad kill to clutch up the round. And HG is having one hell of a game.
Bomb defusing attempt.
I know we
failed.
don't have those
Defender
first
won.
round results, but I think that's a 7-1 for him in just 2 rounds.
Boy, I tell you what, he came up and he showed he's ready to play. He watched the tape on Pro Man, effectively shutting him down.
And it's looking like we have a Neo fan in the chat right now.
Shout out to all the Neo fans. Thank you so much for the follow. So we're going to be switching it up. Copper on that Ash. Going to be pushing in with
Love
that
it.
copper push from Pro Man on the Ash. You got to love to see the troll. Hoping to see a little difference from him. What do we need to see from attackers here to swing this back their way,
Many bombs as
Joker?
they can.
I don't know.
Yeah, they just need to push in, right? We need some presence, we need some communication, and we gotta not wait till the last 30 seconds to push into sight. Effectively, we gotta get rid of the roamers. That's what they need to do. TSG did a really great job at trying to isolate team members and keep them upstairs, even though they had all of the ops for vertical, keeping them upstairs and effectively shutting them down.
10 seconds.
Back to the buddy system, I say. On the defense, bringing the Azami, the Mute, Goyo, Jaeger in Legion.
Attackers
Couple of
effectively
traps.
defuse a bomb.
Jaeger essential for any sort of nades or projectiles going to be coming through the window. On the attack, Sledge coming back in, a couple of pocket grenades, but what I like to see here is the Bravos coming out.
Really excited to see that personally.
Able to hack all kinds of gadgets, including Capcan traps, Malusi's, going to be able to maybe deal with that Legion, the Mutes. So I'm excited to see what kind of
push we're
options
gonna see here.
So we are in a... I'm losing the video game here. Darn it. Okay, 2 minutes on the board, and Brava taking that cam. NS taking half health almost right away. We know they're going to be doing a little bit more of that vertical hold, and Neo goes down, followed quickly by NS, taking its man advantage to the defense again, put him in a 5v3 scenario. You could sneeze on Goyo, and a zombie goes down to it, so effectively, potentially, we're looking at a 3v3.
Ooh,
And there it is.
nice peek.
Caught him on the peak. Pro-Man's starting to get warmed up here. Jiggle peeking in. Double kill for Hellboy, taking it down to a 2v3 with 1:35. Attack looking pretty good here. Still got 2 drones. They're going to be able to try to find out where this Legion and where this Jaeger is. I think they got a little bit of intel.
Just need to play together here, play off each other's trades. Don't get stuck in their 101s.
Deal advantage towards the attackers. It could just trade it out and take the round. Pushing on the buddy system. still unsure exactly where the defense is going. Takes it to 90 Hall. Ace goes down in a flurry of bullets. 2v2. Minute left on the board. Taking a look to see if he can find some of that vertical, get the free kills so they can drop and plant. But they're going to have to make a move here.
The bomb diffuser.
TSG still alive, 8-1. I'm really expecting him to do something this round, so be looking out for him.
This is going to be the pop-off. If somebody's going to do it, he's going to be coming in right now.
Oh, they're just going right in.
They are. Plant is going down. Twitch has got it. You can hear him. Sound called. Takes the first, takes the
HG
second,
going
and
crazy.
oh my lord, HG cannot be stopped. I tell you what, break out the mustard, because this man is going ham Sammy. I tell you what.
That deserves a clap, amigos.
Man, HG has shown up today. So we take it now to a tie 2-2. Boris starting so strong on their attack, but getting shut down. I mean, what's happening here?
This is why we love Border.
This is why we love Border.
It's amazing for attack and defense. You never know what's going to happen. This is all about gun skill, playing as a team, and pushing correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. I like seeing the Warden coming out. Gonna stop some of those smokes that have been making it a little bit annoying for them.
Warden could make a huge play here if he plays
Defenders,
his
protect
life
your bombs
correctly
from
and
being
doesn't
defused
get
by attackers.
spotted too early before smokes get done.
10-1. 10-1 HG sitting. And he's on that bandit. C4, devastating. Pro Man on the Ash. Ace. 6-pick to Monty, so we're going to be looking at another Monty push here, eventually. With the Zofia and the Capitao. So, he guessed right. Switching up to Thatcher after seeing that Warden on board. I wonder if we might see Capitao
10 seconds
taking
left
off
before
too.
Pro Man, honestly, to a slow start,
5
only
seconds
1,
left
3, and
before
2
insertion.
here. Hopefully he picks it up.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Pre-placed. Default plant.
They're ready for it. They're saying, come on with it. And we're looking at HG feeling himself toasted oats. Taking a look at the spawn peak. Saying, I dare you to come on in.
Right here,
There's-
HG is looking to kill the guy that's going to be going after that C4 down low. It's a very common C4, so you could expect them to. at
Somebody
least
coming towards
try to
that.
get it.
Somebody coming towards that main breach, right? They're going to be coming over that wall. If HG can take out that Ace or that Thatcher immediately, then, I mean, you're sealing it up. You take off your hard breach or your way to hard breach with the Thatcher, you know, and the EMPs, then you're effectively sealing that round out and going to make a push. And HG taking off the board, they sure needed that pick.
That was huge.
Man advantage going to Boris. 2 of them now down. Claymore going down.
Cry with a crazy angle down low.
Pro Man on the double. Like he's had enough of it. Pushed into sight. Takes another.
Pro heard me chirping.
The caster's curse. That's what it comes down to. So the plant does go down.
And he
And
gets
a
the
zombie
blast.
Pro with a quick 3K. He was tired of being negative.
Not used to being on the bottom. Pro does what Pro does and walks into sight. It's an interesting strategy. You've heard it said, just point and shoot. What is good at that?
You just
Time to
need
get a
to
little
warm
more
up.
aggressive, fellas.
Taking the win ratio now over to Boris in a 3-2. Heading in here to round number 6. Bringing that castle back out on HG. I didn't actually see the site. Where are we headed?
Killers.
Bathroom teller. So he was effective on this.
Attackers need to locate
The first
and
hold.
defuse bombs.
I wonder if they'll be ready for a late flank this round. Maybe they'll bring a.
Well, I'd like to see the Nomad. I would like to see something that's going to be breaking open some of these softer walls a little bit easier as well. I mean, you do have the Zofia for it.
Maverick.
That's-
I wonder
be
where
honest
he's
with
gonna
you, I
try to
like
push
it.
from.
A lot of sites set up away.
So we are extended into workshop. Rotate on the 4th inside of the quad wall. And some vertical play. They know they're going to be coming up top. or they're at least going to be.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We could get an IGL decisions, seeing nobody is inside. Maybe we'll go for another one of those quick plays.
A lot of valley push.
A couple of drones coming in to see if we can spot out some of these roamers. TSG with a lot of soft wall around that cave. And here he is. HG is on the hunt. Might have some intel, somebody over on the east stairs. Potentially get some drones in. And there's the zombie getting taken out on the first one. Man advantage back to Boris. So they are coming in hot. Drones coming in. They're going to try to see if they can't go hunt out that HG kill leader.
That was so close. She almost had the drop there.
Well, I tell you what, that's the second time she's died in that same exact spot. The Azami, right? At least this time she wasn't on her cams.
Attackers have located a bomb.
So he knows somebody's up on hatch, has that sound call from punching through on the wall. Legion waiting to see if he can take a little bite out of whoever's sitting above that hatch. Massey on the holding on the 90 rotate. Minute 30 left in the round. 4v5. And we're going to get a little more intel before we start to push in a little bit more. NS sitting at a quarter health. We'll try to maybe open up some of that. Jaeger still looking at the hatch as well. No, they know it's coming. Minute 10 left in the board. And here starts the push. Taking a look on hatch, clearing out bathroom as they go. Big rotate by Pro. Looking to make a entrance in through detention. And another goes down the Jaeger off the board. Taking us into a 5v3 situation. Oh, correct me. 3v3 quickly taken down. Numbers are evened up. And with 40 seconds left on the board, that's a huge pick. Sophia has got the quarter health, so she's going to be a liability, as well as Legion on the other side. Kate is holding bathroom.
30 seconds on the clock.
We need to push.
They have quick plan if they need to. Just waiting for a second.
And here he goes. Ace is in. Plant is going down. 17 seconds left on.
15
They're going to need to
seconds
take the push to try to pick that bathroom,
This
and
plan.
lobby is set up.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you what, this is going to be a tough post-plant take. Does lose one to the two and make it 2v2, but one of them alive is HG, so watch out. On the rotate, got to flip through, takes a look. Knows he's somewhere. Quick peeking around, takes a few shots. Quarter health. We need Cade to push in on that second. 20 seconds left on the diffuser. Taking a look at the catwalk. And down goes HG, down goes Cade, and Boris now with a commanding lead back on top.
That was a beautiful plant.
It was a great plant. Opened it up, set up inside of bathroom, set up inside of lobby, 3v2, come try it out. And that does take us to the half. Boris up 4-2.
Here we go.
Well, Lullaby, you saw it. It was a good... Is it what you hoped to do on border against a competitive team like Boris? Are you wanting to win 2 of them and then come back strong on offense? What's the plan here?
Honestly, it would have been nice to get 3-3 just because of how even this map is.
Mm-hmm.
Boris is very well known for being frag heavy, so it would
A
have been
couple
nice
of
to
super
for them
aggressive
to
players
come
on them, yeah.
Protect your bombs
on top,
from being
but
defused by attackers.
they still have it. It's not too far. It's not 5-1, 6-0. They can definitely come back. It's not lost.
It ain't lost, that's what he said. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit more out of GRR, sitting at 0 kills, coming in. Now, obviously, he was playing some of that support. But on the Ash pick, I hope to see that motherfucker inside. Fill up your glasses, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one hell of a round.
If we see GRR come,
5 seconds remaining.
or GR come in and show his aggression here.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Maybe TSG comes out, starts looking a little better.
So my question now becomes, HG sitting at 12-3. Were they cost-effective kills? Are they cost-effective kills if you're sitting 2 down and a half?
Those 2 rounds that they do have on the board, he did get a bunch of kills and he won the rounds for them, so a lot of those are cost effective, but he did get a lot of kills on some
Attackers have dropped the
rounds.
bomb diffuser. Attackers have
Pretty
recovered.
even spread on the defense here as far as kills goes. Everybody a couple of kills within each other. I like seeing the Maestro. Traps on the board and Pro-Man on that sneaky vigil. So I think Pro-Man is going to be trying to hunt out any of those. Keep coming in for the top take here.
I'm feeling like TSG might be a little surprised that they didn't go Armory Archives to start. Because of course, the standard.
Across the board, it's a 67% chance of being picked in ranked play, top site in border.
That's just Boris trying to confuse them and get them off their toes, because defense is a little harder to win on borders, so...
Pro-Man does go down early, but with 1:30 left on the board, he did his effective job at stalling it out.
Wow.
Now, Cade goes down as well. Fuse charge coming in to hopefully do a little bit more disruption.
That was an epic scene.
What a quick answer back, and then one taking it to a, oh my lord, quad kill, baby!
This did not look like a good round for Boris here, but they have brought it back.
This is not what you thought was going to be happening.
Dude,
Massey
quad.
on the huge quad, saving the round. Saving the round.
I wonder if they're
3v1
going to allow
left.
him to go for the ace here.
This is still doable. I mean, a 1v3 can happen. Massey's got less than a sliver of health. It's going to take 1 shot, and then it's effectively a 1v2, which at this level of gameplay can happen. You can do it.
He is low on time.
It's definitely not a silver lobby ranked right here.
I tell you what, first one goes down, and Massey
Maz
does take
with
it.
the
ace.
Aced it in the comp league ace. Boy, I tell you what, you love to see it. And I'm going to say it again. We need a second helping of mustard, because now Boris is going ham freaking Sammy, man. What a huge play by Massey. Huge play.
That ace was excellent. Love to see that. Ooh, looks like TSG requested a timeout, so
Then we're going to take a timeout, pause, refill your drinks, listen to the dulcet sounds of Mare River as we come on back. Take us away, Johnny.
Nightmares from living, dreams of a dying.
Every single frame is a fucking square.
Welcome back. Current score is Boris up 5-2. Somewhere in the Middle East, trying to reclaim border control.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Thank you, Maximum Effort. That was actually, that is my song. It's called Whiskey Glitter. By the band Mary River. You can find it on all streaming platforms, Spotify, M-A-R-Y River. Thanks for asking. So, as we head in now, we're seeing Gurr back on the Ash. Might be looking at some vertical play here with that Sledge and the Buck on the board. Well, not so much from the Sledge. I think Sledge will be looking at those nades, but that Buck definitely going to be coming in. Here's what I like to see. 6 pick to the 0. The intel from 0 is going to be insane. Now with that new rework, if he pierces into that wall, whoever's dead can effectively look at both sides of the wall now. What do you think about that, Lolo?
That is a big change, and if they don't notice that 0 is a huge camera, that so much intel can be gathered through that.
I'm surprised with seeing as many of the electronics on the board. We haven't seen a Brava coming out from TSG yet. Maybe not enough practice on the op. But I sure love seeing the Maestro cam taken by the Brava drone. That was fun. Alright, and Azami is droned out inside a break room.
I really like his position though. It's very strong. He doesn't have to play aggressive still.
Oh!
Ooh.
But Pro-Man does take the first contest, but takes one with him. Taking us to a 4v4. Nice trade out. 2 minutes on the board, and we have already seen some huge action. That's right. Play the buddy system. And as you can see, we got all of East Hall taken, and they are going to be pushing in. Not the standard eastbound, westbound. I mean, they're coming in straight from the stairs. So still holding strong in break room. They know he's there. They're going to have to deal with him before they can start to get into play. And Ez taking huge shots, but staying alive, trying to squeak on out of there. Less than a sliver of health, fitting the same as Ayana. Could have a one punch each knockout. Minute and a half left on the board.
Ooh, that mute jammer doing good work on the ace charge.
Pre-fire hoping to catch one, and they do. Taking out that Ayana. Alibi goes down. Still 3v3, no man advantage. Health advantage, though. 0 at health. All these zero cams getting taken out. They know he's there. They're trying to ping him out. Where the heck is he? Maestro holding down in sight. Mute holding down in the offices. Pulse doing his thing down below.
Go. Maz and HG both alive. This round
we could be looking at a real, we could be looking at a real Western showdown here. Zero getting some more cams in. Is that his last cam? His last cam, I think. All Ace charges out, and Ace takes a huge hit, but trades it out. 3v1, 24 seconds in. They're going to be trying to get in. Plant is going down, but Pulse going to be looking for that C4. Does take him, stops the plant.
Covered the bomb diffuser.
Plant is starting to go down again, but he's got to get up and move. He's got to get it. He takes it back towards last bomb cast. The crossfire is set up. He's still underneath, so the plant is going to go down. 2v1, both of them with less than full health. This is a winnable situation for Neo. Pulse coming up. I don't know how much intel they're actually looking at, but they are outside. They're just going to be waiting on him. We're going to have to see some good gunplay here. We're going to want to see what happens. Take us down to Pulse, and let's see what he pulls off. Peeking at the breach.
He's
He's going to try and long arm it. Half health, or halfway. Oh my lord, he's going to stick it! Oh! An unfortunate TK to finish off this one, but oh my lord, he almost freaking stuck it. What a good try by Neo. Effectively sealing up round number 9, and that's a win to TSG. So I think they did what we said they needed, right? They stuck to the buddy system, they pushed together, they were able to trade out their gunfights after the initial contest was taken, getting Pro off the board. Which is always a victory for the opposing team. And now we're going to be looking at that Rook. I tell you what, it's one of my favorite changes to the game. Right? Now everybody can stand themselves back up. You get a down and you're in a high pressure situation and you don't know that it's a down. You thought you got the kill maybe? Well, that Rook's coming around on a huge flank.
As a Rook main, I really love the add of the wristband. Really happy about that.
Now this Rook puts the Gucci sweatshirts in the right place. I'm going to be honest, I'll be a little disappointed if he put those nice sweatshirts on the floor. Mass on the castle. Trying to go toe-to-toe with HG. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, man.
See who's better.
HG still having a hell of a game, sitting at 14-5, the clear kill leader on both sides of the team. The only difference being it's spread out a little bit more on Boris, and I think that's why they're up.
This is a pretty spread out attack too we're seeing.
So, on the back of what we just talked about, looked like they might be trying to switch it up and
This could work too, as long as they get the right angles.
they gotta fight, they gotta win those gunfights, though. That's the problem that they had in the first one. HG was winning the gunfights, and that was about it. And, oh my lord, Clyde goes down. What a huge, oh, and quickly traded out. Oh, not traded out. Actually, Clyde's gonna be coming back up with 20 health left on it. Pro Man getting taken out on...
They do end up getting a trade though. And
You did the trade, and it was a huge trade too. Traded out again. Cry is just trying to make himself known. 4v3. Intel calls coming out. Still not another and on the board. With so 3 nades in pocket.
Attackers have
Potentially
located
seeing
a
maybe
bomb.
some underneath. TSG pushing into offices. Kind of has some idea where somebody's at. Oh no, they don't. They don't know.
4v3 they have plenty.
Oh my lord! And took them both out down below, taking it into a 4v1 with a full minute left on the board. And I think they've sealed this up. So now, now Board's gonna take a second to talk about it.
After getting picked up at the end there from walking outside, they knew exactly where he was.
Yep.
I think Boris needs to take a minute, slow down, regain, get those first 2 picks.
Took a time.
They're showing a little too much aggression here. Again, getting into those gunfights and not having somebody there ready to trade.
I think we need to go back to what we were doing.
But yeah, go back to what works.
Man, HG with a huge round, or with a huge match so far, 17-5. Couple assists on the board. They need to do something about him. They need to effectively stop him, or they're coming back.
17,
Boris.
5, and 2. Wow.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I wonder if this is just his map or if he's going to be carrying it into the next one too, because if he does, they pick Chalet, I wonder how crazy he'll go.
They did pick Chalet. That's gonna be super interesting. Fuse coming on. Finka for that little bit of health boost. Hard breach and of course the sledge. Almost a staple with the nades being in such short supply. And no Jaeger on the board.
And a lot
I
of
noticed that the
breachable
AK
floor.
is HG's favorite gun.
A lot of breachable floor, no Jaeger on the board.
Many
We
bombs
could see some boom booms, baby. Mass back on that mute. Capcan, boy, here would be a sure fun time to see that Brava make a play. Capcan's on the board. A reverse Capcan. Big fan. Real big. And so where's Sight at?
Bathroom tellers.
Going down to a bathroom teller. That's actually one of my favorite sites
10
on the
seconds
map.
left.
I love playing with the frost, holding that window, extending out into workshop, and making anybody pay who wants to try to come up on the
Attackers
flank.
must locate and defuse a bomb.
Ooh, he's got Afghans on both sides of that door now. I like it.
Boy, he's gonna try to be a little tricky. He's gonna try to be a little tricky.
Oh, with a triple valley push there, they might get there.
Is TSG going to die here? Or is Boris going to make it?
I'm a little nervous at not seeing a warden with all of with the Ying on the board. I mean, she is just devastating if you're trapped in a corner, especially if you're getting pushed by 2. Intel at the top of metal, so they know they're there. Going to take a couple of fires, maybe try to switch on around. Keeping the eyes out for Cap Cannon, spots one right off the board immediately.
Ying could be very devastating to defenders here. They have no ADSs. Nothing to stop them.
Hatch is open too, so I mean, if we take out the roam, then they're dropping in, and you ain't going to see anything. You're not going to see.
Legion in a good position. They don't know he's huge. they do now.
Oh,
Whoa,
my
bang on the top
lord!
frag.
And NS living up to his name takes out Top Frag on the other board. HG going down on a wall bang. Title of your sex tape. But it does leave Legion at a quarter of a health. Second
Legion with
one,
another kill.
man,
Wait, no.
Yeet going down. Oh my lord, Sledge going down, and they're saying that they came here to take it quickly to a 5v1. They're going to sit back and they're going to let him come. No, Pro Man isn't going to sit back. Pro Man is going to go hunt out this beacon. Where is he?
I think a 90. They're about to fight right here.
And here we are, contest coming up. She did take a little bit of
And NS
Sheesh.
got it.
a flawless
round.
round by Boris. Nobody taking a death on that
What
one.
a shot.
What in the
Flawless
world?
round.
Ah! Holy shit, somebody take a second look at that shot. We're going to be...
Somebody check
What
this PC.
what a shot down.
And we are
shot
on
down,
match
90.
point.
Boris looking to close it out.
Hopefully they can hear it. This is their map picks. Not looking too great. Allowing HG to drop 17. So let's get out of this map. Talk about it before they go on the second map and absolutely crush them. Maybe TSG comes out strong in the second map though. Who knows?
Depends. I mean, it is their pick, right? So they went into that knowing it's the map
Protect your
that
bombs
they
from
wanted.
being defused by attackers.
But if you
We also
don't take
did
if you
see
don't take
Boris
first
come
map, you're
very
not
strong
strong.
here too. Though they started off 2-0.
That's true. That's true. On the side of the defense, Alibi, Castle, Doc, Mute, Mozzie. As we sit 24 seconds left into prep phase, we're looking at a Thatcher 6-pick, Gur back on the Ash, line spot up those roamers, Ace on the breach, and surprise, surprise, Sledge coming out again.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
And we're top, is that correct? Army Archive hold?
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Yep. Oh, and here we are. Are we about to have a run out? Is Pro-Man going to be doing some cheeky shit? He definitely likes to hold that security area. I'm wondering if they're going to be able to try to pull him out of there.
They should drone him here, so this is gonna be a tough fight for Pro. Hopefully, he doesn't get picked being too aggressive here.
But if you're
They wanna
taking a
win this
look,
round to get out of this
TSG
game.
is spread so far across the map.
Yeah, they really
mean,
are.
They're going to be really relying on their 1v1 gunfights here. 2.5
honestly-
left in the round. Go ahead.
Is there anybody roaming first floor? Doesn't look like anybody's pushing down there, so if there is, this could be big.
Could be a huge play. Yeah, 2 minutes left in the round. What could be
No,
the
does
match
not look like anyone.
point? And Pro-Man taking the first bit of damage in the contest. We now know where he's at. Oh my lord, and Zero getting caught on the flank. Oh man, you love to see it. Man advantage now going to Boris.
wow.
And quickly tying it up as Alibi gets taken down in a hell of gunfire.
Nice shot.
Yes, indeed. And a second one onto Hellboy, taking man advantage to TSG. Pushing in on the east. They know somebody's there. Gonna be pushing in with the buddy system. Ace opening up sight. We might be trying to look at a plant here. That castle blocking off that doorway too. If they get that, if they do get that plant, you're gonna be tough to find to rotate out to kill them on the
Boris is
sides.
in great positioning though. If they cannot open up that castle from a mute jammer, he is gonna be an awesome spot.
4v2. The minute left on the board, and all that's left
Caster curse.
on the board
4v1.
is, yep, Pro-Man looking to try to bring it all home. Takes the first one out to a 3v1. This
Not
is
gonna
going to be
get-
insane, and he does get crossed, taken off the board, bringing TSG just that much closer. Was it a good push, or was it a familiar push? They won it, but is it because it was upstairs and it's easy?
That was honestly a pretty normal upstairs take. Get control of top, push offices. Yeah. What I think Boris messed up with there is they should have somebody down low with a nitro cell just to make TSG worried about it, waste time. But they were all upstairs, so they could immediately all 5 push up top, didn't have to waste no time down low. Let's hope they can. And
So they had all of the
TSG
operators.
go to.
Yeah, they had all their operators sniffed out, so they knew they didn't have to worry about the mute with the C4. They didn't have a blitz that they had to, or blitz, excuse me.
I like the
Pulse.
bomb choice here, though. Downstairs, ventilation. You're gonna see a lot of roam play here. At least you should.
Is this the first? I think this is the first time we've seen workshop.
And
Played
yeah,
by Boris, I think
without
so.
it, without an extension, yeah, except for the extension, yeah. Taking a quick look at kills here. Neo 6 and 9, NS 10 and 6.
10 seconds.
Hellboy looking at 4 and 7, 10 and 5. Proman 7 and 8.
5 seconds remaining.
On the attacking side, Cry sitting with his 4-8. Grr 5-8 coming back with 5 strong kills. Partly what's helped them kind of come back into their round from his O in the beginning. 3 and 9 on the Ying. 17 and 7 for HG. Took a couple extra deaths there. 6 and 6 on Peter. Can I say that on TV? A couple of
Boris is very well, not very well, but a lot more spread out in kills. It's not all heavy on one guy. Because
Yeah.
all Boris has to do is shut down HG, and TSG is looking shaky. So the rest
That's
of
true.
them just step it up and really get in the groove. It's gonna be a close match.
Price taking a little bit of hit, and Gurr goes down. There goes part of that vertical play right there. Buck off the board. That's a huge, important pick. Yeah. Man advantage now down 5-4 for Boris, and they were listening. Mute is down with that. C4 ready to take out anybody trying to do some of that vertical play. Oh, and Proman taking out, evening up the odds. Now 4v4 with a minute and 40 left on the board. NS taking shots down to a quarter. Neo sitting at the bottom of metal. Oh, and oh man. Now 4v3. Minute and a half left on the board.
Attackers.
Try rotating around.
Neo in a very good position here. He
Attackers
most
have
likely will get a
recovered
kill
their
with somebody coming down middle.
It's gonna be
somebody
droned
comes
out
down
here.
middle.
Cooter half health, still got 1 grenade in pocket. Has an idea. Things going out, trying to take that shot. No joy, unfortunately.
Still holding that angle.
Boy, he's wanting it. He's as patient as the praying mantis waiting for his food. He wants it. 45 left on the
We
board.
talked about.
The guy jumping in window on B here could get a crazy kill, an easy plant, depending on how timing goes.
Start to push up east stairs. Oh, and another falls 4v2. Mass takes a little bit of damage.
Attackers
2v2 quickly traded. All of a sudden, this is back to winnable for Boris, and they might be taking match point.
This is beyond
He's got some
winnable for the
intel that
mission.
he's on the window. He knows he's there. He's going to take a swing. Drone did come in. Oh my lord, flash went out. And he does go down. Oh my lord. Act up top, or excuse me, Frost on the bottom. Gonna be taking a peek at the planter. Does take him out.
And all he has to do is play
Now
time.
down. 2 seconds is it, and
Boris should win this round. Good.
just
You're out of time.
sealed up border.
Wow.
Neo with the great positioning. No one droned him out. They had no clue he was there. Honestly, whoever's planting in that corner there, I think it was HG. He honestly could have been planting in a more safe spot.
I think he
Let
was
Easy Kill
with
go out there.
time coming down. He didn't have much of a choice to get in. He knew somebody was pushing. I imagine he thought he was up top unless he had the call that went out. Huge game by HG, and I think the score 7-5 kind of doesn't exactly reflect how the gameplay went for that, right? Because I think Boris was, for the most part, except for those 2 dominant rounds in the beginning by TSG. I think Boris pretty much effectively kept that whole match to themselves.
I agree. TSG was winning those side rounds here and there, but Boris, as a team, dominated TSG. TSG was backpacking off of HG. Hopefully, he doesn't have to do that this game. Hopefully, they all step up. Hopefully, it's close.
So we're going to take a quick break here. Make sure you refill your glasses, roll your blunts, spark them, light them if you got them, and bottoms up, baby. Here's some more Mary River.
Nightmares from living, dreams of a dying. Can you hear me now? My fears are leaving, stuck here believing that I can save myself. My soul slapping on the blacktop, wandering around. No, I'm not lost, just trying to find my way back to hope. Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em. This whiskey glitters, but it ain't gold. My thoughts are racing, can't seem to get straight. Where the hell do I go from here? Wrapped up in chain smoke and empty bottles, and I can't save myself. My soul slapping on the blacktop, wandering around. No, I'm not lost, just trying to find my way back to hope. Searching for answers at the bottom, pretending that's where they got 'em. This whiskey glitters, but it ain't gold. My soul slapping on the blacktop,